Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine at your home. Today I am here to teach you the new lesson of civics, that is our constitution. It is the lesson for class 9. So let's start our new chapter, that is our constitution. The points which we have to cover in this lesson are definition of constitution, date of adoption, date of enforcement and its significance. So first of all, I just want to tell you the Constitution of India came into force or effect on 26th January 1950 when India became a sovereign democratic republic. Now the question arises, what is the meaning of sovereign democratic republic? Sovereign means having independent authority and the right to govern itself. Republic, a democratic republic means people choose the elected official by election and the government derive its power from the people. Now, what question arises? What is constitution? A constitution is a comprehensive document containing the set of rules according to which the government of a country run. Now, what are the importance of the constitution? First of all, and the major importance is, it regulates the position and power of the three organs of government, that are the legislative, the executive and the judiciary. Second importance is, it also moderate relations between the government and the governed. Third importance is, it ensures smooth governance for the welfare of its citizen. The principle of the constitution distinguish a constitutional or democratic government from an absolute monarchy or a dictatorship. Now, enactment of the Indian Constitution. According to the freedom movement of India, the cabinet mission arrived in India in 1946 and put forward a set of proposals to meet the demands of the freedom fighters. Now, one of these proposals involved setting up of a constitution assembly whose members were to be elected indirectly by the provisional legislative assembly, that is also called the lower house. Election to the provincial assembly were held in 1946. The Constituent Assembly of Undivided India consisted of 385 members, in which 292 members were elected and 93 were nominated by the princely state. The Constitution of India was framed by the Constituent Assembly. Now our next topic is formation of the Constituent Assembly. The first sitting of Constituent Assembly was held on December 9, 1946 and was presided over by Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. On December 11, 1946, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the President of the Constituent Assembly. Now, during this period, the Muslim League boycotted the Constituent Assembly to demand the creation of separate state called Pakistan. Because of that, the membership of Constituent Assembly of India stood at 299, that was earlier 385. Of these, 284 were actually present on November 26, 1949. So, Dr. Rajendra Prasad continued to be the President of Constituent Assembly of India. So, between December 9, 1946 and August 14, 1947, the Assembly held 5 sessions. Now, the next topic is composition of the Constituent Assembly. The wide-ranging membership of Constituent Assembly gave representation to all shades of public opinion. That means they welcomed the opinion of people from all sectors. But the cabinet plan had ensured representation to only 3 categories. That was the general category, the Muslims and the Sikh. But the Congress leader ensured that other communities like Anglo-Indians, Indian Christians, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes will also get the representation in this assembly. So, it can be said that the Constituent Assembly was truly national in character. Now, next topic is objective resolution. When the Constituent Assembly started the work of drafting the Constitution, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru proposed the objective resolution on December 13, 1946. The resolution highlights the objectives and laid down the national goals. What were these goals? First one is Free India will be nothing but a republic, which I explained you earlier. The second one is the ideals of social, political, and economic democracy would be guaranteed to all people. Now, the third one is the republic would grant fundamental rights to citizens. The fourth one is the state would safeguard the right of minorities and backward classes. The objective resolution was passed by the Constituent Assembly on January 22nd, 1947. Now, how the Constitution was drafted? That the Drafting Committee. The Indian Independence Act 1947, by which two independent states of India and Pakistan were created, recognized the existence of Constituent Assembly of India. To carry on its work, it appointed 8 committees. The Drafting Committee, under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, was set up on August 29, 1947 and was entrusted with the task of drafting the Constitution. The draft was discussed by the Constituent Assembly clause by clause since November 4, 1948, and final reading were completed on November 26, 1949. Time taken. It took 2 years, 11 months and 17 days for the Constituent Assembly to final pass the Constitution. At the time of its signing, the Constitution consisted of 395 articles and 8 schedules. Implementation of the Constitution. The Constitution was adopted and passed by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949. The Constitution as a whole came into force with effects from January 26, 1950. With the coming into force of the Constitution, C. Rajagopalachari became the Governor General of Free India. He replaced Lord Mountbatten. The Constituent Assembly became the provincial parliament until the new general election were held in 1951-52. Dr. Rajendra Prasad took over as the first president of the Indian Union. Significance of January 26. The date January 26, 1950 for commencement of the Constitution was specially selected because on this date in 1929 at the Lahore session of the Indian National Congress had for the first time given the call of Purna Swaraj or complete independence. Since then, the day was celebrated as Independence Day up to 1947. On achieving independence, 15th August 1947 became the Independence Day and January 26 was designated as the Republic Day. That's all for today's class. Hope you understood the topic. Thank you.